There are well-known issues everybody faces when they're looking for a beauty procedure, like which is the best clinic? What if the clinic is just trying to sell the procedure? What if something happens during the recovery? Whom to ask? Was the price reasonable, or did I get the price because I'm a foreigner? Which clinic to choose? We all ask ourselves those uncomfortable questions, and now we want to find the answers. Hi, I'm Nana from the team INFLO, and today we will be finding the answers to those questions. We also have our developer, Sveta, and she will be talking more about the technical side of these issues.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm Sveta, developer of the team INFLO. And well, to ask a question, we need to start looking for a bigger picture. Because obviously, asking yourself which clinic is the best is the right thing to do, but it is a not entire process. You also need to know which information you can trust, which doctor suits you best, was the price reasonable, was the treatment plan reasonable as well, and what if something happens during the recovery? Well, so with that in mind, we decided to build INFLO.
But how does it help us answer all those questions?
Our platform brings together all information about clinics and their doctors, procedures, from before and after photos and patient cases to social media informations, YouTube videos, TikTok videos, everything. So you can research and compare for yourself instead of relying on the opinion for, agencies, influencers, advertisements, or even just strangers online. This is the place where you can advocate for yourself. So we are not here to push you to do a certain procedure or make you go to a certain clinic. No.
That's right. We don't believe that there is a right clinic for everyone, because one clinic can be right for you, but it can be wrong for another person, because we all have different medical goals, different budget, different preferences, and different level of the risk we can take, right?
That is correct. We're not here to make a decision for you. We are here to give you information, for you to have someone you can ask about anything. So INFLO was built around three main points: convenience, access, and patient's right.
So let's start with the first one. What about convenience?
Well, this is our first point. How do people research? They pick up keywords, they start Google it, then they find clinic, make out list of clinics, and then they start to research each clinic one by one, from their website to social media, Google reviews, Reddit reviews, everything. And that can be pretty exhausting, right? So we wanted to make this process easier and more comfortable for everybody. So that's why we put all information about clinics in one place. Their doctors, procedures, photos and videos, everything is on INFLO. So you don't have to do extensive research anymore.
You mentioned access as well. What kind of access is it?
Well, as we all know, all information is usually in Korean. You go to a clinic website and everything is written in Korean. Obviously, international patients don't speak Korean for most of the time. But what if clinic doesn't have English translation? What if English translation is missing something? And what if I don't speak English? And we don't think that there should be any barriers between international patient and important medical decision. So that is why INFLO supports more than 10 languages, and we manually check each translations to ensure that none of the info is missing.
The last one, I think, is the most important: patients, right?
That's right. It is the most important, because as international patient, you need to know which procedure was recommended to you and why, and who's going to perform it, and what kind of safety system is implemented to ensure that everything is going to be all right. You are no different from locals, and you should be informed in a similar matter.
That's right. Having access to information isn't just about convenience.
Absolutely. Well, if you need to contact clinic, who you're going to ask for help? And what if you're missing some information, or what if you don't know what to do? And here where INFLO comes in, because we don't just provide information, we also help facilitate communication between clinic and the patient, and we also support patients throughout the whole process. And if something feels wrong during recovery, we believe that you don't have to be left on your own, especially if you're already back to your home country. We believe that medical support and patient protections must be extended to international patients as well. So our role here is to help facilitate communication and help you to understand what your next steps might be.
So with that, we hope to make a system which international patient can look beyond marketing and find clinics based on real doctor information, real patient experiences, and treatment cases. We think that that's more healthy system, right?
Right. To sum it up, the idea behind INFLO is fairly simple. Our goal is not to push you to a certain direction, clinic, or procedure, but rather give you all information you need to ensure you make the right choice. Because better information leads to better decisions, and better decisions leads to a better medical care. This is kind of a cycle we're hoping to build.
We are still improving INFLO every day. So if you ever search plastic surgery or dermatology, please let us know which was the hardest part in the comments. Thank you and see you in the next episode.